likes already. Hallelujah for that. Thanks, guys, for liking the video. Um, we are here. We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Welcome to Testimony Thursdays. Yes, welcome to Testimony Thursdays. And this live, right, we have someone from Ghana again. I feel like every time we come on Testimony Thursdays, there's always someone from Ghana. Ghana is a special place, guys. You have to know that Ghana is a special place for our people, for the diaspora in America, just really around the world. The people of our skin tone, the melanin people, we have to start to realize, hey, you know, where is a safe place for our people? And this gentleman here, he um, actually got his citizenship. So I would let him um, tell his story. I would let him introduce himself. And yeah, we can just go with the flow and let the rock speak. So, hallelujah, welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. My name is Corwin Francis here in the United States in Charlotte, North Carolina. At the moment, a temporary, what I say, stopping
It's not,
place.
yes.
It is a pit stop, but not the final destination. Yes, I've been watching and I've been observing you and your wife and your lovely family for some time now. And I really enjoy what you have shared. I really enjoy what you're doing. You guys are doing some amazing things for some young people that have the insight and the foresight. I want to thank you, and I want to just hope that you will continue to be healthy, to be prosperous,
Yes.
and to
Y'all
continue to
willing.
share. Yes,
Yes.
and for y'all to protect you and your family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Yes.
So, my story and my journey.
Mhm.
Um, I'm 62 years old, and I'm originally from Jamaica. I've been in the country of the United States since 1975 when my parents brought me here. I came from a very humble beginning. There were times when I didn't have enough food to eat. So you may call me a minimalist because I know how to survive with very little.
Yes.
And our people have been minimalist because we had to adapt because of the things we have been brought through, the things we have been, the pressure, and that pressure caused us to be so resilient, we as a people over time. So anyone that tells us that we're weak, that they are telling us a lie.
Exactly. Yep.
So don't let no one tell you that you're weak. For we have come this far, and we are going even further. And it's time for us to awake. The
Yep.
awakening time is now. Knowledge is abounding, and truth is being opened that no one can stop.
Yep.
But I have become a citizen of Ghana, so I have a dual citizenship, and
That's great.
I have accomplished all this in 3 weeks. I've
Hmm.
become a citizen. I have obtained my Ghana card. I've obtained a bank account. I've obtained my phone number, and I've obtained exploring residency right now in a contract for my new home in Ghana.
That's
And
great.
I'm also exploring other opportunities because there is so much opportunity on the African continent. Why is there so much opportunity? Because it's been kept back from the continent. And we here that come from the States see the gaps, see the opportunity, and see the potential.
Hmm.
There is so
Exactly.
much potential that I see in the motherland. And I am hoping that with my knowledge, with my experience that I've gained over the years, I can provide that to the Ghanaian people, to my new homeland, which has always been my homeland, by the way, because in the past history, that's where most Jamaicans came from Ghana. So I didn't have to go do a DNA check because this is fact. This is known
Hmm.
fact. As a matter of
So
fact, yeah,
I'm
go ahead,
sorry.
my brother.
You're from Jamaica. So you have a Jamaican passport and a U.S. passport. Which passport did you use to obtain your citizenship in Ghana?
Okay. Good question. I do not have a Jamaican passport because
Okay.
I am a Jamaican citizen. I'm not sorry.
Okay.
I'm an American citizen.
Okay. Okay. I see. Yes.
Okay. I'm an American citizen. I had to get a visa. So I've
Mm.
obtained a multi-year Ghana visa
Mm.
for my travels. I have not obtained my Ghana passport as yet.
Hmm.
I said to myself, if I have a multi-year visa, why do I need to purchase a Ghana passport at this time? I can wait to when it's almost expired, then I can get my visa, my passport, right? And I have to be economical about this and to be wise about this. I don't
Yeah.
want to have to spend twice for the same benefits.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. So that's what I've done. I got my visa. And with that, I did my biometric um, information for testing to become the citizen before I left the States. And I
Okay.
had to go
Yes.
through a background check and another biometric analysis before. I also went through an interview process
Hmm.
for the citizenship because they
Hmm.
want to make sure that the person that's coming is not a criminal, is someone that is of good moral standing and background.
Exactly. Exactly. So before you went to Ghana, how did you did you have any connections on the ground to obtain this information that you're telling us? Like, did you have any connections where,
That is a
um,
great question.
yeah,
Before I went, I was asking around to my brother, my sister, and other acquaintances I have here and friends that I have here in the States if they know anyone in Ghana.
okay,
All right. And so I was asking that, and people were saying that, they've known about folks, they've seen folks, and they're going to get back to me with the information. But you know what? I never got the information on time to be able to use that information.
mm,
But there was one brother, I must say, um, Isaac. His name is Isaac Asante. I knew him
mm,
here in Charlotte. So he was a great resource for me. He is like a brother from another mother, and he is living in Ghana right now. So he was one of the resource that helped me to formulate the plan for my repatriation back to the homeland. But the most and pivotal resource that I received was the repatriation to Ghana community. This is a platform, an organization that help expatriates and folks like us to
okay,
return to the homeland. So they were the pivotal key, and they have different packages of resources that you can purchase, and they will put you into a contract. So they're not going to give you. For what I've seen they've done for me and for others, I can attest that they can help others who want to also take advantage of going back to the motherland and take an opportunity and investment back in not only in Ghana but also anywhere on the continent.
mm, okay,
And I will share that link in the chat when I have a moment.
okay. So was there any? Because we hear a lot of stories, even for us before we left the states. We went to the airport and our connecting flight had a problem, so we had to leave the next day. So I always hear like stories where, um, it's something try is it or I can say that the enemy, the adversaries, really try to hold people back before they get that opportunity of a lifetime to really change their life. Did you have anything like that happening before you, um, went to
Mm,
Ghana?
mm. Yes, of course.
Hmm.
I had a lot of naysayers.
Yeah.
I had a lot of naysayers. They said, you need to be very careful. Going over there, it's a security risk. Um, you know, you don't want to get kidnapped. You need to, you know, the crime that we hear about here in the West that happened in the continent is real. And
Mhm.
so all that caused me to be um, apprehensive,
Uh-huh. That
to be
fear, yeah.
doubtful.
Mhm.
So I had to overcome all that
That's
with my
good.
immediate household and with my friends.
So, how did you overcome that? Because I know a lot of people will allow that to just hold them back and maybe second guess the decision of leaving. So, how did you um, just, I guess, like have the courage to do that?
And that is another good question. As you know, I've acquired a new name in Ghana. My Ghanaian name
Okay.
is
Yes.
Ya Preku Ababio. And the Preku that was given to me by an elder in Ghana, it means to be
Mhm.
brave. So they have seen that I had to overcome many resistance to get back to my homeland. How did I
Mhm.
overcome that? One of the things I did to overcome that is through this organization, the repatriation organization. I did not take them at their word.
Mhm.
I asked them for references of other people they have helped. And they said, you are one of the most unbelievable person that you don't believe that we say we can do what we can do. You are
Mhm.
so,
Yeah, you got
you know,
you have to ask for receipts. You gotta ask for receipts.
yes.
Yes.
And that's what I did. I spoke to at least three people that they have helped,
Mhm.
three different families. And
Mhm.
they were a test that this organization was able to help them accomplish the goals they want to get accomplished, to get new vehicles, to get a car, to get a home, to get their citizenship,
Mhm.
to get investments, to buy land, because that is a big issue in Ghana.
Yes.
Probably in the continent, but I can only speak to Ghana right now. That I have heard that when you try to buy land, most of the times that when you purchase a land, someone else will come and say, no, that wasn't that person's land to sell. It's actually my land. And so some people end up buying a property two times or three times because they did not follow the right process to validate that the property actually belonged to the person that was selling it. But repatriate, I'm here. I can hear you. Yeah, you definitely it seems like the signal is a little weak on your side, but I can definitely hear you.
Okay. It's back rolling now. Go ahead.
Right. But what I was saying that this organization, Repatriation to Ghana, they have the receipts. They have a history. They have a network of resources, lawyers, architects, construction, vendors. They have the receipts. They have the network. So with them having this network, and I asked them to share those lists with me
Mm.
of lawyers, of architects, and they shared that with me. So every time I asked them for something, they were able to give it to me.
That's great. Yes.
So that helped to build my
Okay.
confidence.
That's good. That's good. So when you touched down in Ghana, how did you feel?
How did I feel? I felt hot. That was the first experience.
Yes.
It is
Yeah,
hot.
the sun hit different here in Africa for sure. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. But that was my first experience. After that, I saw that people were welcoming.
Mm,
People wanted to help.
mm,
And what I saw for the first in my, other than going to Jamaica, is almost everywhere I looked like it was people looking like me.
yes.
So I didn't feel out of place.
Mm, that's good.
I guess that was my first impression.
Okay,
It's like I felt belonging.
that's good. Okay. Yes, yes. So, do you have, um, or I can let you just talk about your experience going through the process, just being in Ghana, and you're now back in the States. So, what what is your plans now?
So my plan right now is currently I have a home being built in Ghana because that is going to be my final destination. I have a few things to wrap up here back in the States with my son going to college.
Mm,
So I want to make sure he get into college properly. My daughter, she already graduated from Chapel Hill, so she's working now.
okay.
And so I just wanted to make sure that my local family here is not being left not having.
Mm,
That is a part of my comfort and my assurance to know that my family will be taken care of that is left here in the States before I leave.
that's good.
I don't want to leave them high and dry. I want them to have some sort of comfort that they're being taken care of.
Yes. So, is your family interested in Ghana at all? Like, are they happy for you? Like, genuinely happy and wanting to come visit when you get back?
They are hesitant.
Mm,
They're hesitant because they like the luxury of the West. They love the accumulation of the things that we have here in the West. And so they love this lifestyle.
mm,
But
yeah,
they did
the
say
convenience.
they did say they would want to visit after they've seen how much I've accomplished.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. Yeah.
So with me being able to accomplish all that I've accomplished, they're beginning to accept that I mean what I said I'm going to do,
Yes.
that there's no turning back,
Mm,
that this journey is real. I have been under trauma all my life.
mm,
And I finally realized that to be free from this trauma, which I've been experiencing all my life, not only in Jamaica, but also in the United States, that for me to really get free and to feel that I'm a part and to be accepted and to be respected in my own community, I need to go back to the motherland.
mm.
And I felt that acceptance and respected when I went back to Ghana, a
That's
feeling that
good.
you cannot receive anywhere else. I
Mm,
could have retired in Jamaica. I could have. But you know what? It is almost like America. It is just like the West.
mm. Yeah. Well, that's good. Like the audience, I hope you guys, the viewers here, hope you guys hear that. Like, I know we always say that. Like, you have to travel to Africa to get what he just said. The peace here in Africa is just it's undeniable. It's like really like you really have to experience. Like, once you experience, you want everybody to experience it
I do.
because um, you have to really ask yourself, do you really know what peace is? Like, and it hurts me to experience this peace and then see our people back in the States, like, dealing with everything that they have to deal with when over here is a whole peaceful place. It's a beautiful, it's a place of safety for our people because you it's people that look like you everywhere. As Bubba said, yeah, as the I'm sorry, yeah, as he was talking about, like the sun is just it's in there where it's a healing. Um, so you really have to experience the motherland and take it as it is. Like you really have to take these words and eat it like meat and digest it, so you will be able to, you know, experience this because it's a wonderful, wonderful feeling to be here in Africa.
It is.
But yes, if you have any more, like, do you have a testimony or a story that you can share with the audience to maybe encourage them to, you know, just motivate them and um, positivity because like everything is so negative. I know in the states with just everything with the. I'm not gonna get too deep but into it, but it's a lot of negative energy, especially around this time of the year. So, do you have anything of encouragement to say to the viewers that's watching?
Sure. What I can say is, for instance, great example. Ghana just went through an election for a new president, and it was last Saturday. It was like a holiday. Most of the stores were closed, and while driving, I did not see any violence. It was very peaceful. It was the most peaceful transition that I've seen. And the West would think that when an election happened in the continent, there is some sort of violence. There is a coup d'etat or something as such. But I didn't see anything like that. So, and I also saw an interview with the new president as well. And he has a lot of great plans. I think he has seen the mistakes of his past, and he has seen one of the things that really touches me that he said is the young people need employment. The young people need a future, need a hope for businesses, for opportunity and education. And the diaspora, for people like us, like you and me, we can bring that opportunity to the continent for those young people who are looking for jobs or looking for trainings, who's looking for knowledge. We can do that. We from the diaspora have that knowledge which they need. We can be that bridge to lift the continent back to the place where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone, if you out there think that you don't have the know-how, that you don't have the ability, that you don't have the knowledge, take it from me. You have more than what they have. You have more than what they have. And you can provide the resources. You know, the work population is there. So if we can build a business, there's so much opportunity for business. I have a list here on my computer. There is farming. Ghana is there's a lot of import in farming, and I don't see why that is. And that is what Jamaica. This is where Jamaica has gone wrong as well. We have rich resource in the land, and we are importing food, which it's unbelievable, unbelievable that we can be importing food when the land is so rich. Uh, it's just amazing. Driving down the street, I've seen banana trees, I've seen coconut trees, I've seen mango trees, I've seen all cassava, all pepper, you name it, in people's backyard on the side of the street. Why do we need to be importing food? So
Mm-hmm.
there is a great opportunity for farming. And the money we have in the West, it will go a long way in the continent of Africa. It will go a long way.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say come and see for yourself.
Mm.
Come and see for yourself. If I did it, you can do it as well. I'm a very simple person, but still I was able to accomplish more than what I even thought I would. And again, that is through repatriation to Ghana. They're the one who actually helped me one step at a time. And you know what? Since they have helped me, I want to help you.
That's good. That's good. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. People, they have to know like what's really coming and what's really possible. Um, because Africa, just as you were saying, that the youth is the future, and these leaders are setting things up for the future for the youth. Um, Especially with the resources and the mindset and the business entrepreneur mindset that we have coming from the West, we can come here and have an idea, and it can be $1 million idea, $1 billion idea, because it's
Correct.
everything is fighting in Africa, everything. So you just have to understand that we, as the diaspora, is a part of Africa rising. This is the only
Yes,
way Africa is going to rise if the two sticks come back together. That's the only way. Like,
unite.
and it's slowly coming. So I know we always say it, or I know I always say this: Africa is the resource, and the people, especially in West Africa, that's what's happening in West Africa with Burkina Faso. I believe Mali, they just cleared their debt. Um, Things like that is really happening right in front of our eyes. And if you are in the right position, the right position is the right environment. I know we said this in our last live. The right position is in the right environment. The environment that you need to be in is Africa, no matter where. But I see the west of Africa. They're doing a lot of things. It's coming to this borderless Africa. It's coming to like
Yes,
a a,
yes.
a,
Free
a
trade,
oneness
no
of Africa.
borders.
Exactly. So it's it's something is the Most High is going to do something very new.
It's almost there. I can just feel it. I can feel there's a
Yeah.
change in the air.
Mm. Hmm.
The spirit is moving to bring our people back together.
Hmm.
We are no
Yes.
longer want to be in a position of being taken advantage of.
Hmm.
We want to be the head and not the tail.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's possible. It's possible. I'm telling you, it's just a different feeling once you get here on the ground because you can see like all the opportunities here. Like,
Oh my
man,
goodness.
like in the states in the West, it's very like you're kind of shy because you kind of know like even if you get to a certain level, you're still gonna be stuck. But here in Africa, it feels like you have the whole
Unlimited
world.
potential.
Exactly. Exactly. So. Um,
And you
that's
said something very key there
mhm,
that we try to rise, but there's like a glass ceiling there that we can go but so far. We
mhm,
always have to be in the shadow of those that are above us.
mhm,
Always feel like, you know, you want to go, but you just feel like there's something holding you back, pressing you down.
mhm,
When you get on a continent, you don't that is blown away.
mhm.
The sky
Yeah,
is the limit.
exactly. Yep.
So I want to say
Yes.
some of the businesses that that I can think of, if anyone is
Mhm.
interested, is building
Good.
schools. Schools
Yes.
are needed. Computers, computers are needed. Mobile phones are needed. Car wash, farming, real estate, communications, um, solar power, water
Mhm,
purification, cybersecurity. All these are resources that is needed that we from the West can provide. And these are all business opportunities. So if anyone is interested in any of these potential opportunities, I'm willing to partner with you. And I know others who are willing to partner with you as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's good. Look, he named them all. He named them all. You have to really think about longevity when you come here. I know for me and my family, we do not want to go back to the West. So we figure things out to sustain ourselves here. And we really know that having land, building on your land, um, tilling the land, right? And real estate for us because we have so many children, we need to diversify our resources. So he definitely hit it right on the nose. You have to come here to try to fix the problems um, that I'll say the small problems because it's not good to try to come here with like too bold to say, hey, I'm from the West because they already look at us a little bit differently. You
True,
don't want to
true,
come over here prideful
true,
and say,
true.
hey, I know how to fix your problem, and plenty of
No,
people try to do it plenty of times. So you
you
have
have to have
to
a heart of humility saying you want to
mm,
help.
exactly, yeah. Like you really just got to take in a way, you got to take the back seat until it's time for you to shine. Like if that makes sense to the viewers here, take the
Right.
back seat till it's our time to shine.
And what I want to say about that is, which you perfectly said it. They know the culture, they know the ground. So if you can
Hmm.
partner with them, you bring maybe the finance, and they bring the know-how and put it together. That's a marriage made in heaven.
Hmm. Exactly. Yeah, partnerships is very the most important resource here on the ground is relationships. Like you have to build your relationships when you touch down. Like you have to have that humility. You have to be meek. The meek shall inherit the earth. Like
Yes.
really. So you have to be meek where um, there's just a humbleness about you. And the people here is already used to the ground. Like you can't go to somebody's home and say, I'm gonna sleep here or I'm gonna go over here and do this. No, this is their home. Um, Let me know, guys, if you guys can hear me. I think I'm frozen.
I can hear you, but I can't see your picture.
Yeah, I'm frozen.
But I can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me. Okay, all
Yes.
praises. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We can't see you. Look, it was a joke in high school, in elementary school. People be like, "Man, you so black, we can't see you." But that's what it just brought me back to.
Yeah.
But
Oh
all
my
praises
goodness.
to the
I got a
Most
story to
High.
share as well in regards to that.
Yeah, you
When
can
I
go
first
ahead.
came to this country, man, oh my
Mm,
goodness, the kids were so cruel.
mm,
They were so cruel. They talk about you come off the banana boat, they call you a monkey. Oh my goodness. Talk about traumatized.
mm. Yeah, it's so crazy. It's really none of that here. Like, um, it's really none of that here. So, like, once if you're thinking about Africa, um, it's really a place of healing for our people. Like, our people have to heal from the trauma that we have
Yes.
experienced. I know we did a live earlier talking about the
Mhm.
trauma, and it's if you take it the right way, you can use that trauma for to your advantage. Um, but you have to realize the only place like America is America. So yeah. But any last words for the audience? Anything that you have to say before we get off this live? And
Right.
any questions for the viewers, guys? If you have any questions, let us know. Like say he did receive his citizenship in Ghana, so you have any questions like that or anything about Ghana, anything about Africa, just leave it in the chat. But I'll let you go ahead and finish up.
Sure. So I've shared my Google Drive link of some of the experience that I've experienced, some of the pictures that I took while I was there with my GoCam and with my phone
Okay.
to share some of the journey experience. And I've also put the link in there for the repatriation to Ghana link that shows the resources that is available that I can help you with, and the organization can help you with as well. So if you are interested, you can fill out the questionnaire on the link, and someone will definitely get back to you to answer any questions you may have about repatriation. But the first thing I will say is, if you're ready, start the visa process. And once you start the visa process, they will ask you for a letter as to why you're coming to Ghana and all that. We can provide that information for you. If they ask you where you want to stay, we can provide that information for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, a place to stay, we give you the recommendations to get a visa. So they won't question as to why you're coming. So don't be afraid, be courageous. At least come and see. It won't hurt just to look and experience it for yourself. Don't let the news media or social media tell you what it's all about. Don't
Mm-hmm.
get it from a third party. Come and see it yourself. That's all I can say. And I'm happy to be
Hallelujah.
here to share it with you.
Yes. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High.
Praise
Thanks
Him.
for coming on. Like I say, guys, it's just an awesome time to be here in Africa. The sooner the better. Um, I know it's a lot of things going on in the States, but if you keep your head down and stay focused and really ask the Most High to lead and guide your footsteps, to lead and guide the choices that you make, it is possible to, like, nothing is impossible for the Most High. It can flip a switch so fast where you can really be here in Africa next week. You just really have to believe that. You gotta have that faith, and you gotta know like his promise is real, and it's for his people to for his obedient people. Put it like that. You have to be obedient, and you have to like follow what he is telling his people in these last days. Because man, I don't know what's going on up in the sky and stuff, but it's,
It's crazy.
it looks yeah, it's a lot going on, and
It is
I
a
hope you
lot.
guys can find this information valuable and you have to find your place in safety. Like there's a lot of African leaders too. That's something that um, that I'm starting to realize. There's a lot of African leaders really making a place for the diaspora.
That
For
is correct.
um, I believe we was doing research earlier about the Republic of Benin. Benin. They saying, hey, if you have your ancestors there, if you have your DNA, um, pretty much a letter or anything, like you have to go look it up yourself and stuff. But it sounds like to me like some leaders are really trying to help our people get back. And once you are back, I'm telling you, you will not want to leave. You will not want to leave. So I encourage you to really have that faith, have that belief, have that trust,
Courage.
and courage. Exactly, have that. You got to be brave. You got to know your choices is the right choice because you got to make your next move your best move. Really,
For such a time as this is our time.
exactly. Yes. So if there's not any more questions or anything that you have to say, that'd be it.
Praise to the Most High.
Yes, hallelujah. All praise to the Most High, guys. Make sure you like the video. Check the links in the description. I know I'm going to edit or I'm going to drop his links that he sent us. You sent it through our email, correct?
There is some in the email. I also put in the YouTube chat. I did put a couple
Okay,
in
through the
there.
chat. Okay. Okay, so check the comment sections, check the descriptions. And yeah, we will talk to you in the next live, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a blessed day.
Yes, you also.
Bye
Shalom,
now.
shalom, family.
Shalom.